that's on my list.
Okay. Yeah, I'm Jose. I'm going to tell you a little bit about my childhood. For my 6th birthday, my father, a kind and loving man, I mean, just truly a good person, he beat me, he starved me, and then later that night, for the first time, he molested me. Actually, my father left when I was 2. He didn't love me enough to do any of that shit. So moving on, we all know Jesus. Little known fact, his death was not for our sins. Mary Magdalene was a clingy cunt. So speaking of clingy cunts, my girlfriend and I just broke up right before Valentine's Day. I wanted to be alone. She wanted to play with other dudes. You know how that is. But she was really nice about it. She broke up with me right before Valentine's Day, so that saved me a whole bunch of money. And that's just the type of good person she was, When she wasn't having an orgy with a bunch of dudes she found on Craigslist, that just thinking about me all the time, that's just, who I fall in love with. So yeah. So the gays are upsetting me, and not for the reason that you think. Them and Hitler have ruined 2 things that I love very, very much. Mustaches and assless chaps. God damn it, Hitler. Why did you have to ruin the assless chaps for everyone? What they say, the best way to get over someone is to get behind someone. So recently I hooked up with this chick. She was young, pretty, didn't know any better. I'll spare you the details, but let's just say afterward we were lying there and I was like, oh yeah, baby, you're my little Helen Keller. And she's like, but I'm not Jewish. And I'm like, yes, but we just played Hide the Nazi. So since the breakup, I've been a little down. So I'll text myself inspirational things. Hang in there, baby. Come off the ledge. Your penis is good enough. So back to my girlfriend, ex now. When we were going out, she would do annoying things like. She would correct my spelling when I was sending an email or critique my love-making abilities. She'd be like, why aren't you more like my father?
Oh, huzzah.
All right, well, that's it from me. Thank you. I've been Jose. Fine. Back to my girlfriend.
Don't go back to that bitch.
Well, I would never. I mean, she was nice and all, but other than that, no. So we used to have sex sometimes, and I'd tear her up because it got a little crazy. It got, San Quentin gay prison sex, raping. But I'd tear her up a little, and she'd come to me and she'd be like, Jose, you tore me up a little. And be like, that's right, I tore you up. And reluctantly, with the sadness of 1,000 Iranian women, she would high five me. So that was awesome. So let's go back to Jesus. He was not that nice, but I'm pretty sure he's up in heaven, and God's like, Jesus, you have to go back. And Jesus is like, but what if she's down there because he's a little bitch? And God's like, you have to go back, I promised them. And Jesus is like, I don't want to. And God's like, stop being such a bitch. And Jesus is like, I'm off to my room. And he walks away. And his tampon string is showing. All right, that's my time. Thank you. Again.
All right.